Salutations and greetings. My name is Marge. I'm a Heyoka Wise Clown. I just stood up to close the window. I'm not as prepared as I'd like to be. Heyoka Wise Clown, basically, you can look that up. I like light. Makes me feel better. You'll probably find other definitions depending on what you look at. Other words synonymous to Heyoka Wise Clown. My frame of reference has given me words like autistic, on the autistic, whatever. I can't keep up with, because every time there's somebody new in charge, they call it something different. Because there you go. I gotta keep it light today, because freaking people are transitioning their light like crazy. Sadhguru mentioned, I got to see him up in Seattle a while back, and he predicted by 2025 the suicide rate would be 50%, and as I see it, I think it's probably already someplace around 20-25%. So, what do we got to do to stop that? Okay, so what's happened? Why is it doing that? Well, you see, I'm a researcher, so let me try and put these puzzle pieces together like this. I believe that myths are stories. I am Native, and before I was ever found out I was Native, I acted as natives do, and I'm drawn to things that natives, it's in me, who I am, that I am of this earth, which is so freaking hilarious, because I'm also of the stars. I do a lot of astrology and astronomy and things like that, and I have no earth in my chart at all. 12 positions, no earth, but I am of this earth. Anyway, so another star transitioned to their light. Planets are aligning ever since the eclipse went across the United States. I mean, the stories in that are just freaking wild in itself. But ever since then, it's been, well, actually before that, 2012. But progressively, if people don't change from lower vibrational to higher vibrational, circumstances line up that you have no choice but to. You don't get to anymore pretend. If you're a good guy and you're acting like a bad guy, you're gonna be seen. If you're a bad guy acting like a good guy, you're gonna be seen. We're supposed to be who we are and be as big as we can be. And people that are transitioning their light right now, whether it's by their own hand suicide, my heart to the families. Look at the beauty in it. And the beauty in it is one day it'll suck less. That some days, that's all the days that, like, every day you wake up, you'll find something that, hang on to the thing that you see that day that makes your day suck less. Do that. Change your view. So I believe that myths and things like that they teach us things if we pay attention. I was reminded today of Allegory of the Cave, which is a rad story, because the first time I got to go talk about that, I got to talk about it with a man named it.Artists. I went to school at a place called Bellevue University in Bellevue, Nebraska, and you had to do the signature program in order to graduate. It was like a bell and whistle, is an extra, freaking chunk of change they get just for doing it. But I got to do it actually with the man that created the program, and we discussed Allegory of the Cave, and we had turned out we had more in common, because he and another man in my class, we were all friends of Bill W. So we got to talk about this with our other principles too, not just the content in a book, and based on the teacher's background, I mean, it was influenced by this. So anyway, how I looked at Allegory of the Cave then, and how it comes into play, because this was back in like 2005. He's since passed. I got to go pay my respects because I respected him so much, but he transitioned a while ago. So anyway, and I think about it, Allegory of the Cave is how we perceive things and how we show up, how we see things in our life, and I think about It's a Wonderful Life. Is that the movie? God, that's what I was gonna look up to be prepared about. The concentration camp, when I'll put it in the description because I'll waste too much time trying to figure out. I'll just put the name of it in the description box. Or yeah, so it's all how we look at things. It's not freaking IT freaking Weisenheimers. It's not a freaking, they did it on purpose. Allegory of the Cave, algorithm, how depending on the heart space of the creator of the site, they set up what you see. Algorithms. Facebook does it. I mean, any interface. And I have a background in IT, so I'm here to help break it down to the lowest common denominator. So this just reinforces things I've said in other videos, is that we really now more than ever need to set our view. Set up your control panel. Set your controls as to what you look at. When you get out in nature, nothing hurts, seemingly. Or it hurts less. When you eat clean food, your processes flow easier. Things hurt less. When you share your feelings, cry. I cry all the time. I cried this morning. I was bawling this morning. And then I got online and I saw that Anthony had transitioned. People that are going now, it's to help us light workers raise the vibration of the planet. And when you go in the thing of it is you're processing so many emotions. You're processing your emotions. You're processing your ancestors' emotions through your behaviors that you've transferred down. You know, you're dealing with low vibrational stuff, all that pervy stuff I ain't getting into now. But some people all have that propensity, and sometimes I'm not relating a person to any situation, I'm just stating situations. But sometimes people, you know, they have parts of themselves that they can't live with. But they don't realize they can. You can resolve the wreckage of your past. It can be done. It's okay to reach out to people. People see, and people live such exclusive lives for so long, but I have always been the outsider that's bounced around and watched how people react within their bubbles, and everybody wants the same thing because we're all connected. I believe the people that have the biggest hearts are struggling the most right now because it's hard to watch. Because based on your algorithm, your personal constitution, what you set your own stuff up as, how you are is how you see the world. I see the world as a magical, beautiful place. That's because I don't interact in the 3D part so much, but oh well, nobody misses me, really. They could always catch up here. They don't. That's alright. So I'm just a hailgut. I'm just a wise clown. Bouncing around, listening to music. I go out there because I have to. I have to teach people how to be happy and joyful in the worst situations. Because if I can do it, they can do it. People made fun of me. I mean, sometimes I just sit and bounce because it's like, I relate to people by experiences that I have. It's not my fault that the experiences that I've had, some of them are. I put myself in these situations, but it's not really, before I was 18, it wasn't my fault a lot of these times. So, like, I'll tell a story to relate to people, but it's not even like Debbie Downer or one up, or I'm like a one downer. It's just like, because my stories are fucking ridiculous. They're so fucking what the fuck. So my point is, because of my path, this insanity that is around us, in which a lot of people are freaking witnessing right now, fucking people are gonna keep making the choice not to live in this world until people start making, and they are doing it, because I'm doing videos like this and I see all over Instagram motivational shit. It's the age of Aquarius. I watched the video yesterday, the 1969 version. It is the age people are waking up. People are becoming more of the consciousness of all. There's enough for all, and no more lack, no more war, no more guns. I tell you what, if I ever come across the instance where there is a firearm and there are people at harm, hopefully that will be a good story. I have no other legacy. That's alright. You win some, you lose some, right? The hardest part that people are struggling with right now is their new normal and their new reality. And how it differs so much to how they thought it should be. And that's because, and the more upset you are about it, the more you are just not allowing. Yep. So if you allow things right now, it will be so much less painful. Listen to music. The people that you love, even if you love them from a distance, just keep loving them. Admit your wrongdoings. Purge the wreckage of your past. Don't carry it with you in today. And whatever you do today, go to sleep tonight. Make a conscious decision not to carry it in tomorrow, because it's not at the same place. So, I think that's it. Allegory of the cave. Algorithm. Yeah, I think all these myths, they call them myths, they're stories. It's how information has always been traveled. These things have happened. That's all I got. I'll go watch some Last Frontier. Hope y'all have a rad day. Peace. Weird kid out.